Hi there, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle, and I thought I would jump on and do a bonus reading for you. Cancer, you are the sign that is actually interacting the most here on the channel. And back in 2 and a bit weeks ago, I posted the rest of August reading, and that actually attracted about 1.5 thousand views. And I have only been here since April, posted the first time late April, so it's been 4 months. So that reading was extremely good, and I thought I would just go on here and just reward you a little bit with an extra bonus reading for you. Thank you so much for all the likes and subs and comments and so forth. It is rare that I've gone above the 50 views for just one video, so 1,500 is obviously extremely greatly appreciated. So Cancer, I'll do a bonus reading for you, and it is going to be premiere tomorrow, so that will be Sunday the 31st of August. That's the last day of winter here in Australia, and obviously if you're in the US, that will be the last day of summer for you. So Cancer, let's get to it. I will get a couple of cards to start off the reading. I will get a unicorn oracle card. And whenever you see this reading, Cancer, that's when it's meant for you, right? So even though it is posted on the 31st of August here in Australia, there is hopefully something for you in there whenever you get to it. All right, Cancer, let's get a moon card for you as well. All right, this one is sticking out. Let's do it. Okay, and Cancer, just to start off with, a couple from, actually 3 from this traditional deck. I'll get a few more because I want to do it a little bit of a more in-depth reading for you. Actually, I'll get 3 more. 2 more, please, for my beautiful Cancer. Okay, amazing. All right, Cancer. So if there's any reversals here, you will know if you've been here before. I do not read those. They are all coming to me intuitively. But let's turn around the first card here for you. 3 of Michael. So that's 3 of Swords. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. All right, so we will see what else comes out, Cancer, but 3 of Swords straight off without having a look at the other cards. It's a little bit of heartache, a little bit of heartbreak, stressful situations, overthinking because of a situation that hasn't been the best. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Oh, that's nice on top of that 3 of Swords there. And nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, so it says here with the, probably the negative, maybe overthinking. It's about getting out of your head, Cancer, and not overthink the situation. All right, but let's see what else comes up for you. First card out is the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles is about an imbalance or something that you are juggling that you might need to get a little bit of a balanced view on. And then Page of Wands. A message coming in that requires action, a new beginning of some kind, or a new approach. And the Fool, yeah, something new. Okay, so taking a calculated risk within a new beginning, a new scenario, a new approach. This guy here is about to just You know, he's not really thinking about it. He's just kind of taking a step over the cliff. But it is going to be a calculated one. He's not really thinking about it much. Sometimes it's good not to think too deeply, depending on what it is. All right. And the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is again a little bit of overthinking, keeping yourself a little bit stuck, not aligning your heart and mind. But the Wheel of Fortune, okay. Interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor now. That could be just luck turning after different difficult time. You're finally kind of seeing that what was before impossible can suddenly change. It can also mean the karmic wheel. So things are starting turning in your favor, and you're finally where you before question, oh, why does it keep happening to me? It's now turning, and you see, oh, okay, there was actually a point or a reason for this happening, and it was not to me, it was for me. And we learn from those lessons. And then you have the Emperor. That's Aries, Aries energy. He's embracing the energies of all four kings. However, he is closely aligned with the fire sign of Aries. Action orientated, makes the harsh decisions, really just going to get what he wants. Okay, Cancer. I need clarification cards for these. I will move them up a little bit just in case they're not super clear for you. All right, what I want to do first is is clarify that Three of Swords. What has made it a bit hard, maybe around this time, the last week or so, or month ago? Let's have a quick look. All right, there's another one coming out there. So what are we looking at, Cancer? Okay, so it's telling me here with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands is super fast communication. Messages going back and forth. It can be travel or relocation. With that Nine of Wands, it tells me that there has been some kind of communication coming to you, or communication or messages that you have heard in the grapevine, and it has brought the walls up as well as an imbalance emotionally, because you have that overthinking card with the Eight of Swords there. So whatever messages came and went back and forth there, it has thrown you out a little bit. However, it also looks like, even though it didn't make sense at the time, that it actually happened for the better, because the wheel is turning now. There's a new beginning. You could potentially embrace that go-getter attitude, but I will clarify. I want to see first, with that Page of Wands, what is it that's coming in for you, Cancer? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Okay. So where there were messages before that threw you out a bit and really caused you to maybe close off, the new message coming in with that brand new beginning, it's where the Ten of Swords here, that heartache, heartbreak, overthinking is coming to an end. So that is a really, really good card to get on top of that Page of Wands. Can we find out where the messages came from? Another message to clarify the Page of Swords for my Cancer, please. Oh, there were two? Okay, that's meant to be. Okay, so it could have come from a Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. He is closely related to the air signs of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He is a bit of, sometimes he's a little bit impulsive. He doesn't really think things through before he acts, which can cause a little bit of pain around him. However, the Ace of Wands is here. That's a brand new, passionate beginning, creative beginning too, Cancer. So there could be something coming from a Knight of Swords, or somebody who is rushing in to give you this message that will bring and jumpstart a passionate new beginning of some kind. Can we, actually what I will do, I wanted to find out what that beginning could potentially be. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands to the Fool? What's a brand new beginning that is awaiting Cancer? So Three of Swords is coming out once again. So it's a new beginning after this heartbreak here. It kind of keeps telling me maybe there's not, maybe actually the moon comes out very soon, because when we have the moon, it means that there's not a clear path forward. It's not yet illuminated, but it tells me there's a passionate new beginning. That passionate new beginning could potentially be with, if it's not you embracing the energy of the Emperor, it could potentially be a passionate new beginning with an Emperor-like person. It could be a fire sign. It doesn't need to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. One who is in a managing position, in authority, in government as well. That could be something going on there with a new potential partner for you, Cancer. Can we clarify what that Emperor is? Who is the Emperor for Aries? Who is the Emperor for Aries? Oh, not the Emperor for Cancer, I mean. He's Aries energy. Who is the Emperor for Cancer? Let's see who that is. Oh, nice, yeah. So it is, you've got the Death card here, so that's a rebirth. It can be a rebirth after a very hard time. We have the 2 times 3 of Swords here, and then you have the Ace of Swords. It's beautiful because it's a rebirth after the heartbreak, where there's now clarity, truth, communication going on. So I think, or I feel that it could potentially be a partnership with an Aries, or one who is embracing the energies of an Aries go-getter, like hardworking, action-orientated type there. I like the rebirth, because the rebirth is where you leave an old life behind, right? Something that was super heavy, something that didn't serve you anymore, and you're going towards something where there's potentially a new partner here. The wheel is going to turn in your favor, and it seems very kind of innocent and fun, even though that Aries energy here with the Emperor, even though he is a go-getter, a very action-orientated person. On a personal level, it does bring a little bit of a childlike kind of fun, passionate energy to a new relationship. You could have fun. You could find that you feel like a giddy teenager again if you are getting into a new relationship where you are having a lot of fun there. Cancer, what I will do, I want to just tell me a little bit about that Wheel of Fortune. What can Cancer expect with the Wheel of Fortune? Let's have a look, Cancer. Yeah, okay, so the 2 of Swords with the Queen of Swords, she is cutting out situations, people, anything that doesn't serve her. She's brutally logic about it. She cuts it out. That 2 of Swords, it tells me that you're coming out of a place where you kept yourself stuck a little bit, and you are just, look at her, she looks incredibly beautiful. She's got her sword up though, but she is She's the air, or she's the element of air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but she is also, when you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, she is also touching her heartstrings a little bit, right? It's just telling me that you're coming out of that heartbreak, heartache, and you don't keep yourself stuck anymore. You're still brutal. You have learned from your lessons. You don't just let anyone step on you anymore. But you're still embracing the fun side. She's very much aligned with the Gemini as well, which is very outgoing person who's having fun, and so is the Libra. Libra is the epitome of socializing, right? So having her there is very beautiful. I will get a couple. Actually, I want to. In terms of this relationship for Aries, or for Cancer, can we just get a couple more messages about Cancer's partnership with the Emperor? Yeah, okay, let's get a couple more for you, Cancer. All right, so the partnership between Cancer and the Emperor energy. The Five of Cups, okay. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So you're coming out of that Five of Cups where you didn't think it was going to happen for you anymore. You found yourself out of balance. What I love is that you start off with the Two of Pentacles here and you finish with the Two of Pentacles, just telling me that it's coming full circle. What was before not balanced, it is now balanced. You're finding yourself emotionally and logically. With the Queen of Swords here, you're definitely logically aware, as well as the Nine of Pentacles here with that independent energy of somebody who is looking after themselves, having fun, not scared of being alone in their own skin. It is really, really lovely to see. I do want, I don't feel like I'm done with this yet. I still want to get a little bit more info about that relationship with the Emperor for Cancer. It tells me that you are going into it with a childlike energy. You're feeling maybe young and passionate about that relationship. Again, you are having fun. There's more clarity and communication, truthful communication between the two of you, because the Emperor, which is the Aries energy, is a straightforward person in terms of the communication. So I feel like you feel a little bit giddy again, Cancer, if you're starting a relationship once again, or perhaps you're relighting the fire within a current relationship. All right, so how is this relationship going to be? Whether it's relighting an old flame or it is a passionate new one, what can Cancer expect? Ten of Pentacles. Family, or if you have family on your mind, it could just be that you go traveling together, you go for dinner together. It's an equal give and take. It doesn't feel like perhaps that one of you is more out there than the other. It is, there's a beautiful balance. And the Nine of Cups, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, heartstrings are aligned with the logical mind. It feels good. It is good. And then the Sun. Oh my goodness. Cancer, this is a stunning reading. If you're embarking on a relationship with an Emperor-like energy, an action-orientated person who is perhaps in a managing position somewhere, you two are going to hit it off. You're going to probably get what you haven't had before. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be passionate. And even though you are very different in energies, you are very much in your in your heartstrings. He might or she might more be in his logical mind, seen from the outside. You somehow just complement each other. The Ten of Pentacles is that equal give and take within a family unit. The Nine of Cups is abundance, blessings, good times, laughter. The sun is coming up, warming the two of you up. And you're just being looked after when it comes to blessings and abundance in general. I absolutely love it. Cancer, thank you for sticking around once again. I love doing this bonus reading for you because it's so well deserved from all the love you have shown the channel over the last 4 months since I started. Cancer, take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.